At CBF, we know that for you to change your body, you need to change your mind. Exercise and eating healthy is only part of the plan. We care about our members as we care about our family, because our members become our family. It is not about competition, but support. It is not about being the strongest or the fastest, but about you defeating your negative self. It is about working together and making the task challenging and have fun. By the end, what matters is not how hard the session was, but that you take control of your mind so you can take control of your body. My name is Sandro, and I'm happy you are part of our family. Welcome to Custom Body Fitness. Welcome everybody to another interview here in Custom Body Fitness with one of our great members. He has seen great results, and I have seen him work out here in our facility, and he pushes, and he started very weak, and I see that right now he's lifting a lot of weight. It's impressive. I'm very impressed with his progress. Not only his physical progress, but also I'm impressed with his mental progress. And of course, with the weightlifting, it's amazing. Frank, welcome.
Thank you.
It's an honor to interview you and tell our members your story. Our followers, I would love them to get motivated and listen to your story and understand that changing your life is not something simple that requires a lot of effort, but you make it seem like it's easy.
It's actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Maybe it's just the right time in my life to do it. I've been wanting to lose weight and gain muscle for quite some time, and it just never happened. And I don't know why that was, just I was never ready for it. But I've seen your advertisements on the internet, and I've seen the progress, the comparisons of your students, so I know there can be results. So that's why I approached you with.
That's why you started with us.
Yes.
Tell me your story. I understand that you don't know why you didn't do it before, but tell me what was the tipping point that you say, you know what? It's enough.
I've always been what I thought was strong with my legs, skiing and biking, but that was pretty much the only exercise. I've never done any upper body work. And, I'm getting older. I'm 66 years old, and I just found that I was getting weaker.
How do you find out that you're getting weaker?
At work, I do tile installation, and certain things just showed me that I need to get stronger, or at least stay where I'm at, and hopefully get stronger. And for one thing, I know I'm doing that now. But before, the strength part and also the belly part, the fat. I've never been really fat, but just tired of it, and not getting anywhere with trying certain diets.
Not getting the results that you were looking for.
Not getting any results.
So you were saying you were getting, you feel like you were getting weaker.
Yeah, just lifting things, and I'm sure the age is a factor. So last summer, I was actually going through a minor knee operation, and I had the time, so I just said, after talking with you, it's time. And it just, I live close by, that helps. And so I figured I'd give it a try. And right away, it's a pleasant place to be. A lot of good people here, and seeing results just keep me motivated.
Tell me a little bit about your results. How much you lost and how much muscle have you gained?
The last time we did measurements was after 6 months, and I believe I've lost about 12% body fat. And then I've lost inches on my waist. My pants are all loose now.
That's good, right?
Yeah, I've got to buy the next size down in pants.
Tell me now the difference between how you used to feel before you started exercising and changing your habits, and how do you feel now?
Well, by doing the exercising, I'm motivated to get up in the morning, which also means I'm motivated to go to bed at a decent time and get sleep.
Which wasn't happening before, I'm guessing.
Right. Well, and also not sleeping well. Always waking up in the middle of the night before, and so I'm sleeping better now. For whatever reason, I've been drinking less alcohol, and so that helps with the sleep. And just overall more relaxed, I think. Getting more exercise every day.
So you're telling me that by exercising, you're sleeping better, you're drinking less, and you go to bed earlier, wake up earlier.
Yes.
I'm guessing because you said that your day is more productive.
Yes.
Plus, you also less stress.
Yes. The exercising definitely helps the stress. In addition to this, I've been able to do some spin classes at the rec center twice a week. So, I'm exercising 5 to 6 mornings a week.
Nice.
Which is a big difference than any other time in my life.
Tell me about what are the things that have given you the results? What changes have you made? Let's talk about your eating first.
Well, I haven't been to a fast food restaurant since the day I met you. So you said no more fast food. So that wasn't a big part of my eating, but it was once a week. And so none of that. Trying to do, stay regulated with at dinners, the 50% vegetables with dinner. So I've been more active with that.
So you're eating more veggies than before?
Yes.
Okay.
But when I go to work, I always used to grab, a pastry or something with my coffee, and I don't do that anymore. So little things like that, I think, add up.
That add up, huh?
Yeah. Just for breakfast, probably being more conscious about having a good breakfast instead of leaving the house without anything and then being hungry.
What's a good breakfast?
I do eggs in the morning, eggs with a little bit of spinach, feta cheese. If I don't have the time, I might do just a shake with blueberries and bananas.
Nice.
So that's pretty, sometimes cereal with some fruit on top. And then for lunches, I always have a sandwich, an apple, orange. And then for dinners, whether I cook or Kathleen cooks, we always try and do a piece of fish, chicken, and then the vegetables.
And then the veggies.
Trying to stay good about that, no junk food, absolutely.
Perfect. I think that helps a lot, right? Getting rid of the junk food, the first thing.
Yeah, it really does. And, even before, I would tell myself that, going to have a fish fillet at McDonald's isn't going to hurt me. Having a donut in the morning, that won't hurt me because I'm going to go bike or go ski. But, it does. It shows in the belly.
Okay, so now tell me about what else have you changed? Not only on your eating, now in your whole life that is giving you the results.
Well, being, regimented about my workout, really. That's the big thing. Coming here 3-4 days a week in the morning, getting the exercise in the morning and feeling better. Head's a little clearer maybe, just instead of sleeping late. So that's really the big thing in my life, and enjoying it.
So do you think there is a correlation between you exercising, eating, and everything else that you're doing?
Absolutely. It would have to be. Just the energy factor is a noticeable thing. So, like I say, before that, why I came to do this, what made me do it now in my life, it's hard to say, other than just tired of not doing it, always wanting to do something like this, and never doing it, and just saying, okay, it's time, and finding somebody that understands and has a program. And I am somebody that needs, somebody to tell me what to do. I've had the opportunity to go do it myself, workout DVDs at home I've had. But to stay strict with that never happened. So I need,
guidance.
A guidance, right.
If something has been difficult on your weight loss journey, what is it?
The alcohol factor probably is still a factor where I have to consciously say, don't have that drink once I get home from work. So that's an ongoing thing. I don't think I'm an alcoholic, but I look forward to having, a beer and some wine at night.
Some relaxing time, and that's the way, probably the way you used to relax, and it's still that happening there. That it's difficult to say.
Yeah, so I feel like I can have some wine at night, but cut out the tequila, and don't just keep having one after another. So it's just, I can't say it's that difficult, but it's an ongoing mental process.
It's your fight. We all have a fight.
It is a fight,
right?
Yeah. So and I know, don't have it, and I feel better. I have not stopped exercising, so I've been doing this 7 months now, and I've only missed maybe 3 days on my workout schedule. So I haven't gone like, I'll give it up for 2 weeks and see how I feel. I haven't done that. I don't want to do that because I feel better.
So let me add to that. I think it's for me it's difficult because it's like the analogy that you say when you push a car. It takes a lot of energy in the beginning, and one is it has the momentum. You just continue doing it. It still
Right.
takes energy, but doesn't take a lot of energy.
Right.
So it's the same thing with this. In the beginning, it takes a lot of energy, but once you're in it, it still takes energy, but not a lot. So I think, tell me if I'm wrong, okay? I think sometimes subconsciously we're afraid to stop, because then we need to put all that energy to come back and
Sure.
start over again.
Right.
And you feel so good that doesn't make sense. I mean, it is like I said, it requires energy to come here and exercise. And like your internal fights, when making the decision about drinking and all that, it takes energy. It's not something that is just simple. It takes energy. But to drop it and then start over again, and then all the good that you have done and how you feel, it's like a relapse and start over. You know that you're going to have to start over. Otherwise, you go back where you used to be.
Right. So there are things, like with skiing or any of the exercises, at the beginning of the ski season, you got to work up to a certain point to feel like you used to at the end of the year last year. And I like coming here. I like doing what I'm doing.
So talking about that, talk to me about your weightlifting. I noticed this, and we all tell stories in our head. And sometimes I record videos exercising, and I see myself, and it's like I'm doing nothing. Like it seems pretty easy, but because I didn't, and I know I've been there, I know how difficult it is, and I know how I'm telling myself in the head. So people who see me exercise, they don't think I'm hurting. They think things are easy. To me, they don't know what I'm going through.
Right.
Because of that, I know that all of the members, it's hard. But there is the members that complain. There is members that don't complain. The only difference between one and the other is the ones complain, the other ones don't complain. But both of them feel the same. What do you tell yourself? Because I don't usually have to tell you to increase your weight. You do it on your own. And I know, and the point that you start increasing your weight is because you notice that it's getting easier. But to go to the next, even though you know that you're progressing, it's not simple as I'm just going to the next. You're gonna hurt again. It's like starting over because you're going to the next step. So we're right here while we're doing custom body fitness. We increase the weight so we can increase your muscle mass, increase your metabolism, and actually that helps you to decrease your weight. So that's what we're talking about. Tell me, what do you tell yourself when you're lifting those weights? And there is days they're easy, there is days they get harder, and you still lift the same weight. What goes through your head? How do you defeat that moment?
Yeah, good question. Well, I guess the big picture is that I'm getting results. If I hadn't lost inches and the fat, then I would just tell myself, why am I doing this? But I am seeing results. So I know that what I'm doing is working. And I know I want to get stronger. I haven't reached the point, I haven't reached my goal yet. And maybe I never will. Maybe I'll just keep going and going and going. I don't know. But I have a ways to go, but I'm seeing results. So if I've lifted 30 pounds last week, let's try 35 and see how is it easy to do. It comes down to why am I doing this? Well, I'm getting results. I'm not doing it for somebody else. I'm doing this for me. And, let's not joke around.
Let's not waste your time.
Let's not waste my time. I'm paying good money for this. And I want to see what I can do. It's time in my life to do that.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
I think it's a very good tip for people to understand that why they pay, why they're here, and why they're pushing.
Right. So, I guess I could come and nobody would say anything if I did a less weight, and okay, it's easy, but I want to feel what it's like to do the heavier weights.
Let's go back to you eating. Give me just one recipe for people so they can use it.
One of my favorite dishes does have a sauce, chicken Marsala.
Okay, give me that recipe.
And it comes from a Cooking Light magazine. I don't know if you're familiar with that. But they tend to do a lot of classic recipes, but a less caloric way of doing it. So it's basically just a breast of chicken, pounded down thin, and then it's lightly breaded with breadcrumbs, and sauteed, and then you add in a bit of stock, and chicken stock and Marsala wine, and reduce that down. So first you saute the chicken 3 minutes on each side, and then you add in the stock and wine liquid with it, and then cook that down for another 3 minutes. Maybe add some mushrooms in with it. And that's pretty much it. Very simple.
I'm gonna try that.
Very simple.
You don't sound like a title worker. You sound like a chef more than anything.
Well, I went to culinary school.
Nice. I can tell. You sound like a chef.
And I was in the restaurant business for 25 years.
Tell me a little bit about your day. Your whole day, not only about you eating. You don't have to be specific about everything, but tell me a little bit from when you wake up until you go to bed.
I wake up at 5:30 every morning. I like to read the news on the internet. Years ago it'd be reading the newspaper, but now it's online. And then I come here for a 7 o'clock class session. Or like I mentioned, if the spin class is available when I'm not here, I'll do that. And then I get home, have breakfast, and get out of the house probably about 9 o'clock and go to work. I am self-employed, so I have the benefit of a relaxed schedule. And generally I do more residential remodels, so if somebody's living there, they don't want me in their house at 7 o'clock in the morning anyways. So I get to go to work, between 9 and 10. And then, tile installation's tough. So at my age, a good 6-7 hour day, I'm done. My body aches a little bit. So I get home and try and definitely get in the hot tub and do some stretching to relax. And then either cook dinner, or Kathleen will cook dinner. She actually cooks a lot. And that's the day.
That's the day. So that's why probably you're not too sore, because you get to the hot tub every day. Stretch.
I love my hot tub.
I'm envy of you.
Yeah, it's a big help. And I've noticed that since working out, my back problems have gone away. My body still aches after a day of work, for sure.
But not as much as it used to be.
Not the same problems that it used to be.
Yeah, that's because of the strength. Yeah. It's you're training your body to go out there and do the small things. This is a difficult. Before your job used to be difficult, and because it used to be difficult, it trained for something smaller. Now you're doing the difficult here to get out there and do the small things. Even though your job is tough, I'm not saying it's not. You already came and lift those heavy weights to have the strength to get and do.
Right. I'm anxious to see when the weather gets good about biking outside, because they've always said core is the key for climbing and whatnot. So I'm anxious to see how I do on that. With the skiing, I've definitely noticed a difference. I've only got 8 days in this year, but whereas those 8 days are more productive.
You enjoy it more.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it more. I feel like I've skied 20 days. Where in past years it would take me that many days to get to where I'm feeling good, and I think that's happened sooner now.
Nice. That tells you that you're getting stronger. Yeah, you're getting in shape. This is gonna be the last question. Tell me your best tip for people who want to start or who already started and they don't see results for weight loss. What is your best tip?
To tell somebody that's trying this or hasn't done it?
Both. Somebody who hasn't done it, who hasn't started yet,
Right.
or somebody. You can even give one tip to one person and another tip to another person. Or somebody who already started a program
but they don't see the results. For example, you already started doing the DVDs and so on, and you don't see those results.
Right. Well, I think the consistency is a big factor. Doing it, I like I say, I do it 3 or 4 days a week. Let me go back. I would have to say that seeing the results from your clients that you posted, the before and after pictures, told me, and I saw this 5 years ago, but I didn't go on it. I didn't come here yet. But that just shows me that there are results, and these are normal people. These aren't the people on advertisements, on TV, that big muscles and whatnot. These are just everyday people. So that was a big key, showing that somebody else has done it. And so why can't I? So I would say that give it a try, but you have to be consistent with it. You can't just do it every so often. And for somebody that's tried it but has gotten the results, I don't know. People, I don't know what their problems are.
So you're telling me that every person is different depending on their problems.
Right.
And it will be a good advice to the person to give if they know the problems. The advice will go according to the problems.
Yeah, why? I don't know if anybody's coming and working out once a week. I can't imagine that they would get many results by doing only that. So I would say that anybody that's gotten results is because they've been consistent about their workout. It's good to see all the other people come on a consistent basis. We're not great friends, we don't hang out anywhere else, but it's nice to see the same people come.
Like a camaraderie in here,
yeah.
Like support.
Yeah, and everybody's very pleasant, and it's just a nice, you and Javier and Rodi are just great people to have, showing us what to do, and keep going.
Thank you, Frank. You hear it, everybody. So you need to be constant, and you work out. Remember, everybody, if a lot of people have done it before, and the regular people, if they've done it before, you should be able to do it as well, right? You hear the recipe, which is chicken Marsala. I'm gonna try that. I'm probably if I do it, it comes out good. I make a video and I post it for you. But if it doesn't come out good, don't expect that video. But I'm gonna try it anyway. You hear those tips? Thank you so much for continuing following us. Frank, that was a great interview. Thank you so much for doing this. You're gonna help a lot of people. There is anything else that you want to tell them?
I would just say give it a try. If you wanted to lose weight and get stronger and you haven't done it, come talk to Sandro. He has good advice, and advice that works. And give it a try. That's all I can say.
Thank you, Frank.
Right.
I really appreciate it, my friend.
Right. You're welcome. Thank you.
And we'll see you in the next interview, everybody.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed the content offered here, then I know you will enjoy these books. These are great tools to lead you to successful weight loss, better health, and greater happiness.